And as Trump dominates headlines and trends, many are wondering, where is President Joe Biden? We're learning that the president has just tested positive for COVID-19 and is experiencing mild symptoms. The news comes from the White House as he was over an hour late to speak at an event in Las Vegas tonight. Meanwhile, the conversation around Biden's age and shaky debate performance hasn't shifted among Democrats who remain divided tonight over the future of the president's candidacy. It seems nothing will take Joe Biden out of the race for the White House. This line is nothing new from the president, but it comes as the stakes are getting higher for his party. Today, California Congressman Adam Schiff became the highest profile elected Democrat to publicly call on President Biden to drop out of the race, and the first to do so since the failed assassination attempt on Trump. In a statement, Schiff praises Biden's legacy, but questioned his ability to beat Trump, writing, "I believe it is time for him to pass the torch." Biden has previously suggested that voters are still with him, even as party insiders turn their backs.
Do you feel like you've weathered the storm on this issue of whether you should be on the ticket or not?
Look, 14 million people voted for me to be the nominee in the Democratic Party, okay? I listen to them.
But that may not be the case anymore. New polling from the Associated Press shows 2/3 of blue voters want a new nominee, and it seems they'll be speaking with their votes. A breakdown of election polling from CNN going viral today.
So the warnings to the White House are Donald Trump could conceivably, if the current dynamics in the race hold, get 330 or more electoral votes. And
it seems Biden is getting tired of his age being the center of discussion, reportedly telling moderate House Democrats to, quote, cut that crap out.
I'm deeply concerned that the president's circle, the people who are working around the president, who quite frankly have kept him in a bubble for some time, are also not giving him the facts and the polling data on the ground. They're not showing him what we're seeing in our districts.
Despite the growing calls, the Democratic National Committee is taking steps towards virtually nominating the president as the official candidate ahead of the party's convention next month. Voting will reportedly happen after August 1st, giving dissenting Democrats a 2-week window to plead their case. Biden is also taking some heat for a comment he made to put Trump in a bullseye prior to the assassination attempt on him Saturday, which he calls a mistake.
Yeah, the term is bullseye.
It was a mistake to use the word. I didn't say crosshairs. I meant bullseye. I meant focus on him. Focus on what he's doing. Focus on his policies.
Biden's campaign team has been flying relatively under the radar since the weekend's historic events, likely hoping the conversation will shift away from questions on Biden's age and fitness, but the polls aren't looking good.
Look at the incumbent president's vote share. Arizona, Georgia, Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, North Carolina, Nevada. 42 is the highest the incumbent president gets in vote share in these battleground states. That's a path to big loss.